Hello everyone, hi! How are we all doing? My name's Vanguard the Husky. A furry who plays video games on the internet. We are playing more East Memories of Celceta. How are you all doing? How's your weekend been? Yeah, I mean, how have your weekends been? I think that's really the best question to ask. I've had a mixed one. I'll get into it when we get started, but yes, it has been mixed for me. But I'm alive, I'm here, I'm all good. And really, fuck it, let's just jump straight in. So, last time we ended up with a third party member, if I remember correctly, who we don't currently have, and we did all of the Komodo stuff, so we can now do quests for the Komodo peeps. And we lost our boy. We lost Remnos. So that's essentially what this stream is going to be, searching for Remnos. Choose to use a sword, fine. 10 fresh leaves. The deer. And a little mini boss thing. Right. So the mini boss thing's here. Golwonga appears to be a subspecies of the Bazonga. I've heard it's no less threatening than the Bazonga either. If you decide to fight it, please be very careful. Okay. So, speak to the one with the deer. Hello. Hand over fresh leaf times 10. Mark! Oh my god, hello! How you doing, sweetheart? How's your weekend been? Yep, these are exactly what I wanted, full of moisture. Hands over 10 fresh leaf. This scent really does bring to mind the sun's warming rays, doesn't it? Thank you, I'm sure the deer will be really happy too. Here's your reward. 2.5 grand, not bad. Someone who wants good facts. It's been very nice seeing Gareth and friends. But you didn't see me. Sad times. Haven't seen you in like a while now, I don't think. Hey, aren't you two? Did you come about my request on the board? Yeah, I said you want someone to teach you how to use a sword, right? So what do you think, Adol? Accept. Really? Thank you so much. Looks like there's really no stopping that. I appreciate you worrying about me, but I want to become stronger no matter what. You're a little quiet against the music from the game. Aha, okay. Let's lower the game down a bit then. Is that better? It should be, but is that better? Maybe I'm doing it just to satisfy my ego, maybe I'm wasting my time and this will all be for nothing. But ever since that incident, I've really wanted to learn self-defense. I shouldn't be okay with just sitting around this village and doing nothing simply because I'm a girl after all. That's fair. I don't expect to get as good as Kana. That's the new character we acquired last time. But I want to be able to hold my own, you know? You're really serious about this, huh? Okay, fine, I understand. This is what you want, then go for it. Thanks. Well, you've definitely got the enthusiasm. Actually, you know how to fight as well, don't you? Yeah, I guess, but I don't use a sword like Adol, though. Do you want to learn to fight too? I don't mind teaching you the art of hand-to-hand combat if you want. No, that's not why I was asking. I was wondering if I could ask you a favour. Huh? Would the two of you be willing to have a duel, just to show us how it's done? You're curious about Adol's strength too, aren't you? Besides, wouldn't it be best to see what a real swordsman can do before you start learning yourself? Well, I guess that is true. KU, hi, hello, welcome in. How's your weekend? Actually, that's not a half bad idea. I've certainly got no objections. How about you, Adol? Feel like testing yourself against these knockout knuckles? Yeah! Beat me up, Duran. Alright then, may the best man win. Gulp. This looks like it'll be quite an exciting battle. Doing well playing 3 houses. Another Fire Emblem? Love it. Are you both ready? Yeah, just give us the cue to start and we'll be off. Well then, get ready and fight. I mean, I've been doing my job and forgot to tell you about the Wolf Knight class. I cannot believe that there is going to be a Wolf Knight class, and I did not know until today. I cannot fucking wait now for Engage, just for that one unit. Oh man, I can't believe I lost. That was a good fight. Yeah, it was. I've never played nor really seen an East game before. How far are you into it? I think we're about 6 hours in. I've only got 3 of the playable characters unlocked, and I think there's 7 in this game. So I'm not that far into it. Wait, are you just placating me? Sword winner. Not going to make any excuses though, you won fair and square. Thing is, you'll be able to make the other characters the Wolf Knight class. Okay, I'm going to just have an entire army of Wolf Knights. That's what I'm going to do. It's always interesting watching men talk amongst themselves. You both did wonderfully. Yeah, I learned a lot just watching you. Well, I'm happy to hear it. Oh yeah, you called us here to train you, right? We're going to run out of time at this rate. Right. I'm ready, Adol. Hi everyone. Just to make sure that you know that you're loved, you're valued, and you're beautiful, please take care of yourself. That means staying hydrated. Thank you so much, Adol. You've got potential, that's for sure. Really? I have to admit, I'm kind of surprised by how quickly you pick things up. I'm sure you'll be a fine warrior, Lindsay. Thanks. Well then, Adol, thank you again for all your help. It's not much, but please accept this. Another 2,000 gold, I'll take that. Me too. Thank you for humouring my request. Here's a little something to show my appreciation. Another 2,000? Wow, okay. I did see that they wear little wolf tails when they're the wolf knight. I did see that in the clip on Twitter. Yeah, so I'm not that far into it, Mark, but when I get into a proper combat scenario, this will probably look quite familiar to you. Because Tales shares a lot with the East franchise in terms of gameplay. Help, men, we have reached our destination, the large tree. Sancho, I'm exhausted and I'm so hungry. We've been running in circles around the forest and chased by wild beasts thanks to the commander, so I totally get you. Fools! That was a survival training exercise I devised to help prepare you for the possibility of being stranded in the forest. It was? No, I'm pretty sure he's just lying to try and make it sound like it wasn't a huge waste of time. I am not. Always think positively, that's my motto in life. Now get a move on, we've got an investigation to carry out. I love how for males they made the promoted mage class slutty. I'm always fine for that sort of thing. Just bring it. What's a motto? Beats me. Kind of delusion, maybe? What are you imbeciles doing? Move out. Yes, sir.
No way.
can't believe they actually made it through the Forest Labyrinth. They're persistent, I'll give them that. Now we've got to plan our next move. Kana's dad mentioned another settlement near the river. We're done here for now, so why not head there next? Right. That's not... Right, so I need to get to the other settlement, which is over here. I'm gonna head to Misty Peak and see if I can find anything up there. Not having Kana is going to be a problem for me, I feel. Oop. Because not having the piercing damage is going to be a problem. Oh, I love Mr. Colgate. I think they're a great protagonist. Whether I unlocked a way across. I'm pretty sure I did. I unlocked a bridge or something, didn't I? Oh, oh no, no! In terms of male avatar designs, Corrin is my fave, then Robin, then Lilia, then Shez, maybe Violet. See, I rank Robin really highly, simply because Robin was customizable. Literally no other reason. I think I need to go north, you know, and I need to go through this area that the enemies were too strong for me. Also, Mark, if you're still watching, top right hand corner, that's how much of the map, of the main game map I've explored so far in 6 hours. So 33%. Well, almost 34%. Oh, I'm almost near a blue, and I might go back to that blue and see what's up here. And like, do you want me to lend you one of the East games, Mark? Will you have time to play it? Is I guess the benefit. Because I've got East 8 on PS4. I remember Robin being far more customizable than Corrin for some reason. It's literally up here. Is there going to be one of those hole, like, do I need to use my ability to shrink to get into a hole? No. No, okay, so that's not right. So... See how the rest of the year pans out for releases. I've got a very busy couple of months of releases. You and me both. I mean, I was originally going to get Fire Emblem Engage anyway, but but then I found out about Wolf Knight today, and now I'm 100% sold on getting it. So that's the thing, and then we've got like, I'm sure there's something in February. Oh, Octopath Traveler 2, of course. And I've got Persona 3 and 4 that are out this week. But I'm just going to get to at some point. I'm going to finish. I've already decided I'm going to finish this on stream, however long that takes, before I move on to the Persona games. It's not north I need to go, it's... Or is it north I need to go? Maybe. Oh. This way. Oh. I forgot those armored enemies are only weak against Duran. Dead Space Remake, PSVR 2 and Horizon, Star Wars Jedi Survivor and Resident Evil 4. I mean, that is quite the list. Let's go south.
Leave it to me.
And then we're nearly into May and Zelda. Oh my god, yeah, Zelda. Which I think I'm still going to get. Despite my dislike of Zelda Breath of the Wild, I think I'm still going to get Tears of the Kingdom. Wait a minute. I forgot to mention I'm doing the Golden Deer route and trying to end the game with Raphael. Yeah, you're a big fan of... This is where it was. What? Oh wow, okay. You know what? Let's just get the fuck out of here. Just get through this nonsense. Of course you're going to get it, it's Zelda. Yeah, I made this comment actually the other day, that I don't think there's been, realistically, I don't think there's been a bad Zelda game. So yeah, I will be getting it. But of course, like, not developed by Nintendo anyway. Oh yeah, if we're including the Philips CDI games, then yeah, you're right. There has been bad Zelda games.
Leave it to me.
But that's only if we're including them, right? We don't have to.
Just beginning.
Oh, okay, so this is a way back, so that's not right. Okay.
My turn. Leave it to me.
Run from these, because these are too powerful. What does run from these mean to you, Duran? Right, so I need to follow the map back round, I think. I mean, I need to get over there. Alright. Why is there a bit of the map there I've not followed? Right. Yeah, I don't think we've had that conversation, KU. You are right, though. It is crazy how little we know about this Zelda game, considering the fact it's coming in May, sorry.
Leave it to me.
I'd need to look it back up again. I've not played Three Houses in a very long time.
This is a nice
Like I know, I know that, like, Claude, obviously, oh my god, I'm just gonna need to look it up, basically. But Claude is definitely number one. Like, there's absolutely no no question about that. I wonder when we're gonna hear something about the new Zelda. Because yeah, like, it's almost May and we've not heard anything, so they're cutting it a bit fine. Oh, it's another one of you! You know what? You're not worth it. You're just not. You are not worth fighting. Oh, there it is. Short sword +3, eh? Not gonna complain about. Ooh. There's one thing I don't like in this game, it's water sections. I do not like the water combat in this game. Oh, I've been poisoned. Hold on a second. There's got to be a Zelda Direct coming up in the next couple of months. I would have thought so. If not, they are cutting it really fine. I mean, obviously there is obvious. I mean, Nintendo aren't exactly ones to do this, but they could just release it with no additional information. Nintendo aren't really the ones to do that, but like that would be. I reckon that'd be so good. Like going into a Zelda game and not knowing anything about it would be awesome. Just like the old days, basically, going into the original Legend of Zelda or Zelda 2 and being like, what the, like, not even knowing what the fuck's gonna happen. Especially with Zelda 2, going into Zelda 2 from Zelda 1 was such fucking whiplash. How have I not been this part of the map before? This is huge. I mean, they did that with Paper Mario Origami King. Yeah, that wasn't exactly to a positive, though. I could not stand that game. Not a big game like Zelda, they want to market the fuck out of it. Yeah. They could still leave a lot of... I really hope they do leave a lot unknown, because I'm not a huge fan of knowing a lot about a game before it releases. I'm not a big fan of that. Ooh. I'm going to get a way of getting through those at some point.
Leave it to me.
Wait a second. I picked up some new stuff, didn't I? That's actually worse. So I should have come here sooner. Same with the Iron Breastplate too. My god, okay. I definitely should have come here sooner because everything I'm finding item-wise is just... That was also very much a lockdown release, and Nintendo liked to get press their HQ to play early games, which was pretty difficult to do at that time. That is true. That is very, very true. Because I'm normally invited to quite a lot of the Nintendo events just because of what I do, or what I have done rather. And I didn't have much contact with Nintendo at all during lockdown. So more blocks that I'll destroy at some point. I mean, the whole of 2020 there were no regular directs either. Weird times. Yeah, it feels weird that was only like 3 years ago. 2020 feels like 2020 feels like an absolute fucking eon ago, but it really wasn't as long ago as it feels. This map is massive. Like, I was not expecting this whole area up here that I've not been to. Pick the lock. Yeah, everything stopped. Yeah, it's weird to think that everything did stop for a year. There's a memory somewhere around here. Aha! So what happened to the princess after that? Oh, it was awful. I'm afraid she met a most untimely end. Ah, you've come back to listen again. Oh, it's you, Adol. Shouldn't you be in bed by now? Where did that princess live? Far away on foreign shores. Far and short, but there isn't anywhere around here with a name like that. I guess the idea of a world outside your familiars is a bit much for a young boy like you. The world outside this village is a vast place filled with wonders. For example, have you ever heard of the ocean? Ocean? That's right, let me tell you a tale of the ocean and the pirates who roam it. Just as a heads up for you, Mark, as obviously you're coming into this 6 hours in, the basic story of this game up until this point is Adol, the main character, has lost all of their memories, forgetting even who they were, stumbling into a town where they were discovered by Duran, who is a friend of theirs, and Adol and Duran have been asked to map out the forest of Celceta, which is what we're doing, because there is a precious resource that the local town wants to mine but can't, because they can't navigate the forest because people get lost and then never return. So that's basically, so Adol is constantly gaining new memories, and when he gains new memories he gets stat boosts, which is what you just saw then. That's about it. This is roughly, this is East 4 basically, this game. It's the 4th game in the series, canonically. Yes, this is a first play for me too. Like, I've never played this one, but I do know that this is the 4th game, canonically. Right, there's nothing here I can get. Okay, so this was not the way to go. And I can't kill these yet for some reason. I think I need a third party member, because I can't do enough damage to them. Why I have egg?
Salted caramel.
I'm not James, but I do appreciate salted caramel egg. But where did you go? Oh. Thank you. James does enjoy eggs, and Mark says hello. I'll take those treats. Eat the egg. No, the egg will be too big a undertaking. It's a big treat. It is. But I do need. I need to find my third party member again. I miss being able to do the amount of damage I could do with 3 party members. Right. Can't go down there, block drop. Can't go there, block drop. Can't go there, block drop. I'm aiming over here, though. Right. Gonna make my way back to the... Ah, the boss thing's down there. I might go and fight that first before I head back. So I need to... Well, I need to head back anyway. Right.
Leave it to me.
But yes, I played other games in the East franchise. This is my first time playing the fourth game. Because before I've only played the 8th and the 9th games. But luckily they don't. You don't have to play. You don't have to play them in any sort of order. The latest one is 9. Oh no, run away. I remember. I want to go down to the left. So do that to heal up. Uh, 10 has been announced though. They're not quite as disconnected as that, because they all have the same protagonist. South. So yeah, they're not quite as disconnected as Final Fantasy or Tales, because they all have the well, from 1 onwards. That doesn't include Origins. They all have the same protagonist. So they're like, if you think like. The best way I can think of to describe it, it's a different adventure. Yeah, a chronicle of a different adventure of the protagonist. And the games will occasionally mention each other. So, although this is my first time playing Memories of Celceta, the 4th game, the events of Celceta were mentioned in the 9th game. So it's kind of like, although you don't have to have played the other games, it can kind of inform, it can, like, there's little, like, Easter egg style nuggets is the best way I can describe it, in other games between each other. So, like, I got into this series at number 8, on the recommendation of someone because they knew I liked Tales. And they mentioned the Isle of Siren, which is where 8 is set, in 9. And I thought that was just like a neat little thing. Because it kind of, even though you don't have to have played them, it gives you an additional sort of like, oh, that's kind of neat, they reference that sort of thing. Right, I can go that way, but I'm wanting to fight the thing that's down here. Oh, it's one of these. This might go wrong. Yep. Right, no, he's gonna butcher the fuck out of me, so let's go back to trying to find the way forwards. Right. It's gotta be up here somewhere. The way forwards. So I want to go north. Oh. I want to go north, but I was going south. I am so looking forward to more Elden Ring tomorrow. You'd not believe. Because I won't be anywhere near as good at it as I am at this. I'm glad I'm balancing my games. Playing a game I'm good at and a game I'm bad at. Right. Continue upwards. I think we ended on a pretty high note last Monday. Because we defeated a major boss, so... Right. Looked at my Amazon, it's saying that my copy of Engage will be delivered for Saturday, day after release. That's not great. That is not great at all. Right. I have a feeling it has something to do with the mini thing. That's going to be my guess. It's going to be something to do with going... it's going to be something to do with the ring that makes me small. Which I've forgotten the name of. Like the dwarf ring, I think it's called. I would hazard a guess that it's most definitely to do with that. Stop avoiding me. Like there's going to be like a hole in the wall or something that I need to be small enough to crawl through. Yeah, I mean, I remember the castle being a bit of a bitch. When I did it originally, so... What's down here? I mean, I can tell you I will not be playing Engage on Friday. So I wouldn't worry, okay, I will be playing this. Okay, I can't swim down there. The castle can be a pain, but less so with help, I think. Yeah, I agree. Oh, okay.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
right. There must be a logical way through this, like there was through the other one. Yeah, I mean, I'm not worried too much about Stormvale, I must admit, Mark. Because I'll have you. And, like, I'm only going to get stronger all the time as well, so... Right. I'm going to go with the flower reasoning, like... Yes! I was right! Hey, aren't those two? But Rabbit, we need to go right here. I finally figured out the solution. We just have to keep heading downhill. Shut up, we're going left. Come on, Rabbit, stop being stubborn and listen to reason already. I'm really confident that I'm right here. Do you want to get out of this forest labyrinth? I'd rather be lost than have you tell me what to do. Oh, wow. Even if you're right, that might not be the only way. There might be more than one right answer here. I'll find my own solution. It's like talking to a wall. I guess they're explorers. They must be more skilled than they look to make it this far into the forest. But I get the feeling we should keep our distance. They don't seem the type we want to get mixed up with. I reckon he's right, and we have to go right. Oh, damn it. Did I just reset my progress? I did. Fuck! Just reset my progress on the... I think he's right that we go right. Wonder if he's right on the always heading downhill thing, though. Because that seems counterintuitive. I mean, he's right, though. Definitely listen to him. It seems really counterintuitive that we have to go up the mountain by... always heading down, though. It's got darker, though, hasn't it? It's not me, it has got darker in this forest, hasn't it? I'm not seeing things. Well, we found a warp stone, so... It's heading up. That's also heading up, so... It has to be past the warp stone. What? presence of beasts can no longer be felt in the surrounding area. The air is still and tranquil. Yeah, it's a campsite. There appears to be a spirit sapling. It would be best to pitch a tent. Set up a tent. Enveloped in the clean air of the forest and the fragrance of the spirit tree, Adolf felt his body slip into a deep, relaxing slumber. We're about to get another memory. It is said that the spiders which live in this area originally came from the primeval lands. Okay. The spiders are sacred beasts bestowed upon this world by God. There are some who say God resides in the primeval lands even now, but since no one can get there, no one really knows. Okay. Primeval lands, sure. Looks like you remembered something else. What was it this time? I was riding a beast on the river. Riding a beast? Wow. Well, if you were able to ride it, that means it was tame, right? So somebody's got to be here to be there to have tamed it. I can't help but think of those big scary beasts we keep running into, though. By the way, we should be almost there by now.
All right.
Let's keep moving. Memory fragments in the surrounding area are now visible on the map. Okay, so there's one up there. There's one over there. Right. Wait a minute, could I see the next town from there? I could! Ooh. Oh, no. Armored thing, so I'll punch him to death. Okay, Adult, you're needed for the squishy ones. Not entirely sure how I like how close Adol is to Adolf. That is true. But from what I can tell, Adol is nothing like Adolf. If that helps. Ooh, this looks like this will be a thing, right? A dungeon, perhaps? Oh, I need to be able to swim to get into this dungeon. Interesting. So I definitely get the ability to swim then. It's just a matter of when. But I definitely can't do it now. As someone somewhat versed with Tales now, Mark, you can probably see what I mean by this game having the Tails formula. The whole basic combo, skills on button presses, that sort of thing. It's not that dissimilar. I'm liking how the combat is all happening in the overworld rather than a separate combat instance. Yes, that is true. That is definitely something East does that. Oh, okay, so it doesn't want me. It doesn't want me to go off-piste at all with this. It wants me to go to this next town to the exclusion of everything else. This place is even more amazing up close than it was from the plateau. Same goes for Komodo. I seriously can't imagine seeing anything like this outside the Great Forest. I think we can safely assume this river's the one we heard about. Hey, you two, don't just stand there, you'll lure the monsters. Go into the village where it's safe. Wait, you're... Oh, this is not good. Adult, I'm getting a real case of deja vu here. Hey, you with the red hair, you've got some nerve showing your face here again. It's your fault we can't fish anymore. Don't you dare think we'll let you get away with it either. This village could be on its last legs thanks to you. Figures. Come on, Adol, hurry and remember whatever it is you screwed up. I have no idea. I had a feeling you'd say that. Oh well, no point crying over spilled memories. Let's get this over with. We actually have to fight them. Oh no, we have to go. We go into the town. Salray Village. And we've been thrown in a prison again. Hi Ryan, hello, how you doing? How many times do I have to tell you? He doesn't remember anything. Can you prove that? Well, no, but then this conversation is over. You're going to get me in trouble if you keep yammering on, so stay in there and shut up. Come on, adult. This is your doing, apparently. Say something, damn it. I changed my name, you've probably noticed. I did notice. What did I do exactly? Stop playing innocent. No one from this village would do such a thing, so it has to be you. Such a thing being... Don't play dumb, you know exactly what you did. You poisoned the river.
No way.
What the? That's terrible. And not just once, but many times over, each time killing more and more fish. I see. Naturally, Adol is the #1 suspect, being the only outsider you've seen ever, I guess. This is just like what happened in Komodo. So did anyone actually witness Adol poisoning the water? This whole village's survival depends on our ability to fish. Everyone here knows that. Why would any of us do such a terrible thing? Okay, calm down. You checked the whole area thoroughly, right? Of course we did. We went out on the spadas and searched every last bend. What's a spada? They're the sacred beasts that we raise in this village. We can't fish without them. But enough with the chatter. For the last time, be quiet. I don't have to explain any of this to you. Until we've figured out what to do with you, you will remain here and you will remain silent. Sacred beasts, huh? You remember anything about them at all? Adol has a slight headache and was feeling mildly dizzy. It's in dedication to my favourite footballer, Mason Mount. I have a crush on him, but I think he's such a talented footballer. That's, I mean, my real life surname is Mount as well. Just a random factoid. Interesting, they've decided this is the 4th game canonically in the series because the original duo of games that made up East 4 were outsourced to other developers. Yep, I already knew that. So the other 2 games have been removed from canon. The other 2 East 4 games have been removed from canon, so this is now East 4. Which, if I'm not mistaken, places it after Oath in Felghana in the canon. When I heard of someone crossing the forest, I'd expected a well-built adult warrior. I'd not expected a delicately built young man, younger even than I. Regardless,
I honor the
I
skill
honor
and courage you've displayed by crossing.
we found another party member! Because they've got a portrait. That's how it works. They're either very important or they're a party member. I'm making a guess that they're a party member. I honour the skill and courage you have displayed by crossing the territory of the beasts.
My name is Ozma.
Okay.
My tribe is responsible for rearing the sacred beasts known as Spardas, and I currently serve as Selray's leader.
I want to know more about the Spardas. You seem to be a very inquisitive person. I can see why the fishermen were coerced into bringing you here. Is everyone from the outside like that? Since you are here, if you wish to know more about life in this village, I will gladly tell you of the sacred beasts. We keep the Spardas in the building to the west of here. Come with me and I will show them to you. Okay, so this is a proper play flashback. Flashback. And also, yes, really. Do you not want to see the Spardas? They're kept in the western building. Oh, okay, it wants me to go west directly. Okay. So they're kept here. Oh, they're like kind of dinosaur chickens. Like more dinosaur than chicken. This is the building where we raise the Spardas. The livelihoods of everyone in this village are sustained by fishing. However, the rapids swell perilously, and the river has many different depths along its course. Given those conditions, can you imagine what it would be like to fish on a boat? The boat would be smashed to pieces. Not quite, but you would be swept along with the current and pulled toward the centre of the forest. You have a distant look in your eyes. Is everything alright? At any rate, this is why the Spardas are useful here, as they can freely swim in the rapids. The fishermen of Selray fish while riding these creatures. Yeah, we've got another hot guy, KU. It continues. Without the Spardas, we would not be able to survive in this environment. They are the beasts granted to us through divine providence to enable our survival, thus we call them sacred beasts. Ah, but I must be boring you with this endless history. Why talk about them when they're right here to be met? Take a closer look. Their limbs and tail allow them to swim freely through even the most turbulent of rapids, and the protuberances along their body, particularly on their head, provide the ideal body for treading water at high speeds. Those blades on their head, in fact, are the origin of the name Sparda, which is an old term for the edge of a sword. While they are technically beasts, Spardas are docile and intelligent. They obey the orders of the villagers with little resistance and rarely act violently. We attach saddles and stirrups to them so the fishermen can climb on top. That is an infant Sparda. I love it, it's so cute! It's so cute. I got to actually answer it, it's so cute. Spardas develop very quickly, so it will not stay that way for long. It will soon become much larger. Spardas originate from upstream. We bring them here when they're infants and raise them in this village. The reason for this is that I'm forbidden from telling other villagers how to rear and care for them. Why? Because that is the law of my tribe, and now I'm the last remaining member of that tribe. You never did show me the person you wanted to show. I showed you Dogi. I sent you a picture of Dogi, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I sent it. Yes, I did send you a picture of Dogi. So has your curiosity about the Spardas been sated now? It is late. I think that's enough for one day. I want to ride one. I have no objections to that. It is unique to suggest something like that without a second thought. You will likely feel sick at first, though I somehow doubt that would discourage you. I had no idea you'd be such a natural at this, Adol. But I feel I should probably warn you of one thing. Take a look at the opposite shore. The currents become significantly faster as one approaches. Even on a Sparda, it's not possible to cross the river completely. I would urge you not to get too close. So how do you cross over there? No one knows. No one has ever been able to cross the river safely to find out. We refer to the area on the opposite shore as the Primeval Lands. Oh, okay. It is said that the Spardas which now live here originated from those lands. The Spardas are sacred beasts bestowed upon this world by God. Some believe God resides in the Primeval Lands even now. Oh, we've caught up to the memory! But since we are unable to confirm, none can say with certainty. The other memory we had the other day. The other time. Adol's base defense increased by 1. So you met some guy called Ozma here. Well, you don't really seem like the river poisoning type to me, but it's totally possible you let yourself get dragged into something and wound up unwittingly taking part in this mess. Either way, looks like we need to meet this Ozma person and see what he has to say. Adol knocked on the door. Again? What is it this time? I want to see Ozma. Are you for real? Do you honestly not understand your position right now? Ozma's in the middle of a meeting wherein he will just determine what's to be done with you. And even if that weren't the case, he's an essential figure in our village, a brilliant leader, particularly considering his age. We would never allow him to meet with the likes of you. What? What are you? That's really not a good idea. What's happening out there? We meet again, Adol. I've been informed of the situation.
No way.
So you were worried about Adol and came to see him, huh? That'd be an awful big help right now. So you're going to convince everyone that Adol here doesn't remember anything and didn't do anything wrong, right? Adol, is this man your friend? He's a great friend.
I see.
Really? You ought to choose your friends more carefully then. What the hell, man? I'm right here. You said your name was Duran. You need to think your position through a bit more carefully. Let's assume that Adol did indeed lose his memories. How does that fact prove his innocence in this matter? Such reasoning will not persuade a soul, certainly not mine. Well, yeah, I can't really argue with that. Does that mean you suspect Adol too? I still am uncertain what to believe, so I came to speak with Adol directly. Adol, I have a proposal for you. If you are truly innocent of this crime, that would mean the real culprit must still be out there. If you can find the real culprit, then and only then will I trust your innocence. Will you agree to this arrangement? Sure. Why not? Very well. There is no time to waste then. I will tell the villagers to cooperate with your investigation. Investigation? What are we supposed to do exactly? Naturally, you'll be allowed to walk around the village. I will accompany you to supervise your actions. That way, you'll be able to conduct your investigation without worrying the villagers. Works for me. But are you sure it's alright to lead around suspected criminals when you're the guy in charge? People might think you're on our side or something.
No.
I do not take sides. Proving a suspect's innocence or guilt is one of my duties as village leader, and the first step towards ending this. I do what is best for Selray. I can see why they look up to you here. Thank you, Ozma. Think nothing of her. So Ozma with my party now. As promised, I've explained the situation to the villagers, and I've asked them to cooperate with your investigation, so do speak your mind on any questions you may have. Kind of makes me nervous, seeing as we haven't proved our innocence yet. Okay, let's go and see if we can find any clues. No. Ozma doesn't count as part of my party right now. Okay. But we've got to prove our innocence. Okay. How do you investigate in the poisoning of the river? Well, try not to cause too much trouble while you're doing it. Especially you with the red hair. Most people here still suspect you, myself included. So if you so much as look at one of us funny, we're not going to show you any mercy. You got that? Well, they're an arsehole. This frog seems afraid to go back into the river. Can't say I blame him. There's always a chance someone might poison it again. So they've had a bad time of it, I think, is the understatement of the century. You intend to find the real culprit? Well, investigate for as long as you'd like, but if you can't find the culprit, you had best be prepared for the consequences. Yeah, they're mean. The river dyed crimson, a horrifying sight. The river dyed crimson? I take it you're not talking about the setting sun or anything like that, are you? The colour of blood is the colour of death, yet no one was hurt. Our only salvation. So that means the poison was red. Can't imagine how much you'd need to dye a whole river, though. It lasted mere moments, but the river was stained red as far as the eye could see. The source was upstream. All that remained were the corpses of the fish. We know not when the river will be pure once again, thus the men cannot fish. That does sound pretty tough. Were the fishermen okay, the ones who were out on the water when the poison first showed up? Fortunately, they noticed quickly. There were no casualties. Several fishermen who had come into contact with the substance did fall ill, but all of them have made a full recovery since. Our only salvation, the Spardas were uninjured too. A large amount of poison coming from upstream. We might be dealing with a bigger disaster than I thought. Okay, so that was clearly one of the... So these are the... This is where the Spardas are. Hello, little cuties. Including little cutie. I doubt we're going to find anything in Ozma's house, but worth a look nonetheless. No, there's literally no one or nothing to talk to in here. Okay. Ozma, you're wasting your time if you think they're going to be able to prove their innocence. That redhead there is the culprit. Nothing will change that. Do you have any evidence to back that claim, Rival? Of course, the poison came from upstream, right? And upstream is the dwelling of the Spardas. So the sacred beasts live upstream. But how does that prove Adol's the culprit? Because no one from this village would dare go upstream and approach the sacred beast's dwelling. Not unless they were one of Ozma's tribesmen anyway. And there's only one of those left, and it's Ozma himself. So the only one who could have gone upstream to poison the river from there would be an outsider, and those are in pretty short supply. Is that all you've got on me? Of course you're playing innocent. It's pretty much all you've got left. Naturally, there's plenty more evidence than just that. You were asking about the sacred beast's dwelling, you know. Yeah, he's like that. If there's something new and exciting to explore, he wants to explore it. It's in his nature. Say what you want, he still did it. Don't you have any shame at all? You could spare yourself a lot of embarrassment if you just confess. I've said all I have to say. I don't want to talk to you any longer. Go away and never return. Man, Adol, you don't seem to be popular around here. Guess you do stick your nose into everybody's business though, so it's not really a surprise. So he has nothing, basically, evidence-wise. Absolutely nothing. I heard you're trying to find the one who poisoned the river. I don't want to believe you did it, and Cecily doesn't either. So I hope you find the real criminal. Oh, Adol, good luck with your investigation. I refuse to believe anyone with whom Ozma developed such kinship could ever think of poisoning our river. So I believe in you, Adol. I know you didn't do it. Okay, so there's people in the village who are on my side. That's positive. Not everyone thinks I poison the river. You really don't look like the kind of person who poisoned the river, but I suppose I'll just have to wait and see how your investigation goes. There's people middling then as well. There's not everyone agreeing with me. There's not everyone thinking I did do it or didn't do it. There are some middling people. The Adolsh Shay, I'm not allowed to play at the water for a while. Just gonna pop off for a shower. No problem, care you. I'm show bored. Right. This is the central hub bit. So this is the tavern? Yeah, okay, so this is the tavern. Looking for info on the river? Sorry, I'll have to look elsewhere. We know nothing of value to you. What do I know about the poison? Nothing, it was just there, all of a sudden. I don't know what you're planning, but you should give it up and confess already. Hey, can I tickle you? Sure. Yay! Your SP and extra gauges were fully restored. You're always so sensitive. That was so much fun. Come and let me tickle you again sometime. Reading more about the history of Ys, the creators of the first two games left Falcon to perform Quintet that made Illusion of Gaia one of my favourite ever SNES games. So you would probably enjoy this. And, well, the series as well in general. You seem like a good person, so I really don't want to have to suspect you, but nothing like this has ever happened before, and we've never had a visitor from outside the forest, so it just seems the most plausible explanation. Please try to understand our perspective. That's not a good perspective. Oh, Ado, I mean, get lost, prisoner. I'm not going to help a baddie like you. Go away. Okay. It's so boring when we can't go out and fish. All you do is grumble about not being able to go fishing. If you've got time to grumble, spend it sorting out what I'm going to eat instead. I would if I could, but what am I supposed to do? How long has it been since the poison first appeared in the river anyway? Oh, it's you. I see you're investigating the poisoning with Ozma. Well, go on then, Raynor. Answer the question. Right. The poison first appeared in the river about 10 days ago, I think. 10 days? Quite a while ago, then. Is that all you have to say? What? You're missing the most important detail. It happened immediately after this redhead swordsman here left the village. But... really? He disappeared without telling anyone where he was going, or even telling anyone that he was leaving. How could we not suspect him? There's a mountain of evidence implicating him in this. There really fucking isn't. This is all fucking circumstantial and anecdotal. There's no actual evidence that Adol did it. Gotta admit, I see your point. Still, the evidence against Adol is purely circumstantial. I said that! I literally just said that. We cannot prove his guilt any more than his innocence. We must continue our investigation. Oh, okay. I've been this way, so... Looks like Siri is hard at work again today, but that darn Hakan keeps getting in my way, so I can't stare at her. The blacksmith and cell array allows you to reinforce weapons and armor using beast and plant materials. Reinforce / refine. What about this? What can I do? Oh, I can increase various things. Plus attack 1, plus material, plus poison 1. Okay, I'm going to come back to this later, because that's... Get out of my way, I'm busy. If you want to order anything, tell Siri. Okay. Right. Warehouse haven't I been? I've not been up here. If we can't fish, if we can't get any fish to eat, then I'll have to... No, what am I thinking? Gazok said he used to live in the forest all on his own. But he said it was before I was born, so that's all I know. Anything over here? Nope. There is this thing that looks like it's either going to be a church or another building of import. Oh, it's a traveller guy. Oh, Adol. It's great to see you. I didn't think you'd come back here. Who might you be? My name's Gazok. Wait, you're not serious, are you? You didn't forget me, did you? Yeah, actually, he forgot you, for sure. Alamandoran explained the situation to Gazok. You lost your memories? I see, that's terrible. You're a lot more understanding than the other villagers. Well, Ado and I became good friends when you last stopped by. I can't believe people suspect you'd poison the river. I know you'd never do such a thing. I wish there was something I could do to help. But I've spent much of my time in the forest lately. I doubt anyone's going to believe any defence I could put together. In the forest? What were you doing there? One of Gazok's interests is exploring old ruins. Yep, I lived in the forest all by my lonesome until a few decades ago. I got pretty used to it, really. You're kidding. Man, you must be pretty tough to have survived in a place like that for so long. But of course. That's why people call me Gazok the Strong. I love Gazok already. I love him. Oh, but don't let me hold you up. Looks like you've got more important things to do than stand around and chit-chat. We apologise for taking up your time as well. Come on, let's get back to asking around. Okay, so Gazok's not one of the people I need to ask about this. Right. Oh, okay. Have I asked everyone? Yeah. I think we've got enough information to start with at least. Let's go through what we know and see if we can sort it out, okay? First, let's see. When did the villagers first notice the poison? After I left. Yeah, they noticed it just after you left Selray, and that's why you're getting blamed for it. Next question is, how did they notice it? The river was dyed red. Yeah, it seems whatever was in there coloured the water red. It must have been a hell of a thing to see. And where did the poison originate from? Upstream. That's right, and if it came from upstream, it must have come from somewhere outside of Selray. Alright, Adol, if you add all that together, who stands out as the most likely culprit? It wasn't a person at all. What leads you to that conclusion? It makes sense when you think about it. You need a whole lot of poison to dye an entire river red, and if it came from upstream, that would mean someone poured it into the river from somewhere outside the village. No ways anyone can lug that much poison through monster-infested woodlands, not on their own, like Adol would have been. I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible to poison the river from upstream, but dye the whole river red? Not likely. It does seem rather implausible. So your conclusion then is that the culprit may be a natural occurrence or a creature. Adol, and you said your name was Duran, yes? Could I ask you to come with me? Come with me. I feel sick. Adol, I can't believe you're okay with all this thrashing. I'm not saying anything. Not saying a thing. That's not going to happen. Oh no. Is that a bird? Lucky thing. Ooh. Lucky thing. Up there, all graceful, while we're stuck down here on these things. That's not a bird. Oh. Oh crap, is that poison? Sure looks that way. Looks just like what they described in Selray. Isn't it harmful to the spiders? This should be far enough. Adol, I feel I must apologise to you. Why now? That's a good question. Why now?
Yes.
That is why I brought you here. I know the culprit that poisoned the river. Huh? Really? So why'd you keep quiet about it all this time? My reason hardly makes up for all that you've been through. As you suspect, the poison was not put into the river by a human. Rather, it was the spiders themselves who befouled the river. Water. What? Far upstream lies a spider breeding ground. I'm almost certain that they're responsible for this incident.
Hold on.
Hold on, aren't the Spardas sacred beasts? What kind of sacred beast goes around poisoning rivers? The Spardas raised in Surley are not able to do so. Wild Spardas, however, are known to secrete a poisonous substance when they become excited or scared. Seriously? Why didn't you tell us this before? I am truly sorry. People of my tribe have raised Spardas for ages, all the while obeying the ancient laws pertaining to them, and those laws forbid us from telling others the secrets of the Sparda. This includes the fact that wild Spardas bear poison. So your reason for bringing us all the way out here was to keep anyone else from hearing you. Does that mean something like this has happened before?
No.
As far as I'm aware, this quantity of poison has never been found on the river prior to now. Those not of my tribe are forbidden to approach the wild Sparda's breeding ground, and have been for as long as I know. I was told that this was to avoid angering them, but of course, protecting their secrets was also of the utmost concern. Wait a second, adult, you know what this means, right? We're not allowed in Sparda's breeding ground, which means we'll have to leave this to Ozma while we go back to the village and relax. Actually, while I realise it is quite brazen of me to ask a favour after causing you so much trouble, I would be most appreciative if the two of you would come with me. Why? Because he thinks there's going to be a problem. And what's best than us two? Right, can you remind us where we're going? As you wish. The Wild Sparda breeding ground is situated south of Selray. On that drawing you call a map, it would be about... Oh! I went there! Here, I believe. So as long as we follow the river south, we'll be there in no time. Doesn't seem too far from here. Wasn't that the cave I went into? Indeed, the entrance is situated near a waterfall basin. It's difficult to miss. I have told the villagers that we are continuing the investigation. Make sure you're properly equipped for the perils that await before leaving the village. Alright then, let's do this. Ozma joined the party! There you go, third party member. No, fourth party member technically that I've met. Oh, I like Ozma's Pierce as well, excellent. Azure Pain DX and Scale Mail DX. I might as well give him the accessories that Kana had earlier. Right, don't need to, well, unless there is a, because I can't take any things, because it hasn't told me I can. So, are you going to be a shop that sells weapons? You are, right. Bronze Edge increases my attack by 6. Increases my attack by 23, that's better. Shark Fin by 22. Okay, so let's do that. And do that. Oh, it increases my defense by such a large amount, it would be silly not to. I'm going to need more of these. No, I'm going to get the armor later, I think. Right. Let's go! We've now got a third party member again. Awesome! Oh wait, do they have... Crag Spear launches enemies upward with an earth pillar, summons the power of earth to raise the party's defense. Wow, okay.
My turn. Understood.
There's a memory.
Leave it to me.
Memory! I mean, it does make sense as well, Mark, that the creators would be similar. You truly are an unusual visitor. You appear to have even more interest in the primeval lands than the people of this village do. Though I suppose that inquisitiveness is what allowed you to come this far into the forest to begin with. Perhaps you might really be able to reach it one day. Adol, if such a time should come. No, I suppose that is too much to hope for.
No.
My apologies, Adol. Please forget I said anything. We should be returning to the village now. It seems my people wish to hold a welcoming party for you. And I would not want to be the one responsible for our guest of honour showing up late. I want to go to the north first. I know I'm supposed to go to the south, but I kind of want to go north first. Just for the fun. I mean, just spear's a pretty good weapon, actually. What? Okay. Has to be Adolf for this. Oh wow, the damage creep that I've got on this weapon. That's a massive increase in damage that I can do now. Oh, whoa! Items. Oh damn it! I used it on the wrong party member. I used it. Oh, fuck! I used it on Ozma. Almost got it. I'm amazed I managed to beat that thing, but I fucking did, didn't I? Oof. That was not easy though. Oh, that's a thing. There's gonna be a thing. I can go through there. But not yet. Back from my shower and now watching you on TV. Yay! Welcome back. I hope your shower went okay. And yes, magic. Oh, I like. Oh wait, I should stop and get my health back. I know which way I'm supposed to go. Wait a second, but I couldn't get any further, so unless Ozma can swim as their kind of special ability, which is possible, I guess. Nope. Come on, follow me. Will you follow me? See how quickly you die. If you come near the surface. There you go. Yeah, I reckon Ozma is going to be able to swim. That's my guess. Yay for an all-male party. Yep, we've got Adol, Duran, and Ozma now. I mean, JRPGs, like, I don't intend to, but I do often end up with all-male parties. Most of the time. Oh, okay, so I've only got one blue teleport. Like, mid-blue. I'm trying to think of any example, like, any deviations from that. Like, definitely, Persona 5, but not by very much. Like my final party in my very final party in Persona 5 was mostly male characters. Damn it! Stop jumping, you asshole! I mean, this is blatantly it, isn't it? Yeah. So, are you going to give me the gift of swimming, or what? Because I'm going to need it if I'm going to get through this. This is the place. So this is the Sacred Beast lair, huh? Oh, I accidentally went here earlier. Thought it'd be more like a nest, being a beast lair and all. I didn't expect full-on ruins. You come here often, Osman? I try to avoid coming here as much as possible, particularly as this place is where I lost my mother and father. I cannot say I have very fond memories of it. Really? All of the Spardas raised in Selray were captured here when they were infants. My parents were killed by the poison of an adult Sparda while trying to trap its young. But I cannot let the people of Selray know that. Why not? It is to protect the laws of my tribe. The laws essentially forbid me from telling the people of my village the truth about these creatures. How could I reveal to them that two in our ranks, a tribe that cares for beasts, were killed by those very beasts? Do you really need to go that far to keep it all a secret, though? I get that the Spardas are essential to their everyday life in Selray, but surely it'd be better if everyone worked together to care for them, right? It's gotta hurt keeping all this to yourself. Do you really think you can keep it up? The laws of my tribe are absolute. There's nothing I can do about them. It's like talking to a brick wall. I mean, you're the last of your tribe, so you don't necessarily have to. Is my thought. This area appears to have filled with water. Look, there's a staircase on the other side. Indeed, but the water seems to have eroded the path, putting it just out of our reach. Adol, we should investigate the area and see if we can find another way to reach the staircase. Yes, this way, but we can't swim. Looks like the war under the water has seen better days. This ruin is several hundred years old, so such a thing is to be expected. But I imagine with fishes that size, the wall should be brittle enough to break with my spear. Break the wall so the water flows out. Sounds like an idea. Try not to bring the whole place down on our heads, and we're golden. There's no need for concern. My touch is a delicate one. They know what they did. Ozma attacks with his spear to destroy brittle walls of rocks underwater.
My turn. Leave it to me.
Oh, so now I can swim over there. Got it. Next dungeon! Sacred Beast's Lair. Wouldn't have guessed this place was so big from the outside. Likewise, truth be told, I have yet to explore it. I have yet to explore it in its entirety myself. Really? Guess we'll have to do the honours now then. Do be cautious, there are many dangers lurking in these depths. Right, I'm going to take this moment to get some more water and take a very quick break before exploring this dungeon. But yes, make sure you get up, make sure you stretch your legs, get some water yourself, and I'll see you in 2 to 3 minutes or so. Love you all, cuties. See you in a second. Bye. I'm back. Hello. If you joined while I was on the break, hi everyone. My name is Vanguard Barsky. I'm a queer race fairy who plays video games, and we're playing some Ys. East Memories of Celceta, which is going very, very well. Okay, there's a... okay, those are weak against Durin, that's why. Iron ore. I really wish it showed the map of the dungeon as well, but it doesn't. There's 3 different ways we can go. Let me go down the stairs first. If this is like any other East game, KU, eventually I'll be able to pick from all of the characters available. Eventually. And I'll be able to literally just pick my party of 3. With Adol having to be one of them, obviously, but there doesn't appear to be anything I can break down here, so I can't go this way yet.
Leave it to me.
So I'm going to go back to the first door I found, which is down here. Durin's really losing his shit. Right, so there's nothing down here. Because like Monstrum Nox, the 9th game, you basically just have all of the Monstrums as playable characters. This looks like it's a dead end. Guess there's... aha! That's raising the water level further, right? Oh, so now another staircase is available. Got it. What about in here then?
Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
Slate fragment. Okay, right. Silver ingot. Rhoda droplet. Topaz. Honey potion. 500 gold. That was quite a good room, to be fair. Right, so now I need to go down to the water. And get to the other side, which is where the... oh, hello. A healing tablet. There's another walk, but it must be up.
Leave it to me.
Oh, they drowned. They fell, they drowned, they're dead. South first. Okay, So there's water here. We can. No, we can't. We need to lower the water somehow before we can go that way. I'm not liking these like long-clawed beaver things. They're quite off-putting, body structure-wise. So does that raise the water more out there? In the main room? I guess it would. How's our new... The new party member, he attacks with a spear. That's back in a previous room.
Leave it to me, my turn.
Silver axe, but I don't have anyone who uses an axe, unless... Can you use? No. No. I don't have anyone who can use an axe, that's interesting. So I've just picked up a weapon that none of my party can use, that's very interesting. I'm going to hope that the water's gone down in our other... He also attacks with earth attacks. Ooh, Tiger Flash. Single concentrated thrust forwards. Okay, so the water level hasn't lowered here. So I must need to come back this way later. Oh, okay, no, I can't. I have to go back. Right, okay. I mean, I do like a good spear, I must admit. Like, one of my favourite weapons in most games I play is a spear. So, never going to complain about a spear using character. Oh, because we're in a dungeon. Okay, his health's going to lower regardless. I forgot about that. Cures poison. Right. Ooh. Let's go back this way because... there was a new way that opened up this way, rather than going the way that's technically forward. Also, that range of that spear is unbelievable. Aha, right. Pew. So that's even more water in the central area. So that's 2 new areas I can go to in the main foyer bit. Okay, so I'm still not high enough for that. Still not high enough for that. This is the one I already did, wasn't it? Wasn't it? Yeah. I already did that one. So it's over to this one. Ooh, that normally means a boss. Yep, this is a boss arena, alright. So fucking obvious, my god. Hello, friend. Serpent of the Rapids, Volnek. Okay. Whoa! It does not like the spear. This is not the proper boss of this dungeon, for sure. I am taking this thing down way too easily. Yeah, there's no way that's the final boss of this dungeon. I can now swim! Okay. Right. When equipped, the party can swim and breathe... swim freely and breathe underwater. Dive with X, resurface with triangle. Right. That's how I finish exploring this place. Oh. Wow, these fish are really shit. Right, so one of these routes had that water bit that I couldn't swim in before. I think it was the second one, wasn't it? So it was this one. Had a water bit that I couldn't swim in before. I think. Yeah, it's here. So now there's a lot of things I can do. Like there's loads of chests that I've not found that I can get now because they are underwater. And obviously the guy with the spear who got me here is the one that's able to...
We must be cautious.
Ooh. Let's go right. Right. Slate fragment. Okay, so I need those to get into the boss. Fighting these things underwater is really irritating. Like those particular things, those clam things, are really irritating to fight underwater.
Leave it to me.
What's that gonna do water-wise? Oh! Oh, we're kind of surrounded. Okay. Okay, sapphires. That's not a bad... Oh, okay, I'm gonna need to do something about this place. I love them swimming around in fucking circles constantly. Go away. And you. Oh, I get it. He's much better suited for underwater anyway because of the spear. That makes sense. Oh, there you go. Go away. I forgot I had a block. Because I've never fucking used it. Whoa! Well, that thing wasn't very pleasant. Wasn't very pleasant at all. Oh, okay, that's gonna be a you job, isn't it? Nope. Could you... Okay, those enemies got a little bit tough. Just a smidge. Was I supposed to go into the water rather than go... I was supposed to go into the water rather than go round, wasn't I? Yep, that I was supposed to do. That is true.
Do not let them react.
Okay, how am I supposed to get through here?
Leave it to me.
That's how.
Leave it to me. Understood.
I need to do one more. I get it. Right. That's kind of cool. I like that. I bet anything there is something behind. I bet you anything there's something behind it. Like, I bet that treasure chest that it's saying is there is behind these rocks. I wonder if destroying them all and leaving the room and coming back in respawn the rocks. Seems a bit weird, but... There you go.
Leave it to me.
Okay, I can't. I literally cannot get up there. Looks like I'm back on my laptop. Was there a problem with the phone or whatever it is you were watching on before? I'm really hoping leaving this room and coming back in so it brings back the rocks. Otherwise I have no idea how I'm going to get through here now. It has brought back the rocks. Video stopped playing on my TV and wouldn't want to reload. That sucks.
My turn. Leave it to me. Focus on evasion. Now is.
Right, I need to destroy 2, don't I? Yeah. Okay, I'm glad I figured that out. That if you leave a room and come back in, the puzzle will respawn. That's good to know, actually. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Because I know that there's that horrible fucking thing. That horrible fucking plant thing here, isn't there? Right, now that I can deal with. That's much better. It's much better to deal with poison than it is to deal with paralyze.
Leave it to me.
Well, that died a lot quicker than I expected.
My turn. Understood.
I don't. I might go left first. I wish there was a way you could auto-target enemies, but that doesn't appear to be here. Because it's really difficult attacking in a 3D space. You go left first. Oh, I can't. Okay. Made that known pretty soon. Power tablet. Okay.
My turn. Leave it to me.
Don't want to deal with one of those in the water, thanks. Yeah, do not want to deal with one of those fucking horrible plant creature things in the water. Because they're pretty horrible to deal with on land, so I would rather not. Oh god, right.
Leave it to me. You need it, sure.
That'll heal with all status effects. Oh no, that's much worse.
My turn. Leave it to me. We must be cautious.
I wish so many things weren't on the same button. Okay, I clearly cannot do that whilst those fuckers are there. Are they going to come after me? No. Final boss it is, I guess. Oh shit.
All right, my turn. Understood. Leave it to me.
Right, do I have enough of the fragments to open this door, I wonder? Just like that other door we found. This one has a similar hole in it too. I guess it's open the same way. No, I'm missing one of the fragments. Okay.
You tried your best, and you failed miserably. The lesson is, never try.
Welcome in, Lou. How are you doing, sweetheart? Are you doing okay? The pats are appreciated. Got it. How is East? It's pretty good, thank you. We're just doing. We're in. Whoa. We're in the second proper dungeon. I think it's the second proper dungeon, which is all based on water. So it involves a lot of swimming. No, we're not fighting that. If we don't have to, we're not fighting it. I still need to find one more, though. Oh wow, I'm back here.
Leave it to me.
Okay.
Leave it to me.
Yes, I feel like it's going well. Did I go in this one? I must have gone in this one before, because there's a thing up here. Yeah, I have gone in that one before. But yeah, we're making some progress. We've got another party member, as you can see. We've got Ozma. Right, so that was locked off. So. Did we go in here? Did we just come out of there? No. Right, we've missed something. But I really wish the map would show the dungeons. Like, I wish there was a dungeon map. And not just the map of the forest. That would make things so much easier.
Leave it to me. My turn.
But we've definitely gone this way. Oh, this is now flooded. This wasn't flooded before. So does that mean there's... fucking poison. Right, so... So it's not this way. Although I might as well go back to this thing over here. Because then I can get rid of this poison. It's just trying to work out where I haven't been, you know? This might sound stupid, but is East an ongoing series? Yes! It is an ongoing series. Can... It's just an RPG series I know nothing about but looks interesting. It's an ongoing series, but you don't have to play any game in particular. Like, you can jump in at any point in this series and still get it. It's not... so like, if you jump in at East 8 or East 9, it's not going to make a difference, really. Right, so there's still one chest left, apparently, in this dungeon that I've not found. Which makes sense, because there's one of the little plates I've not found. Is there one you recommend for new people? I'd say East 8 is probably one of the better ones for new people. Which you can get on PS4, PS5 shortly as well. It's releasing on PS5 this year. It's on Steam, it's on... why can't I attack you? Oh, there you go. It's on Steam. East 8's on Switch as well. There's something in this middle tower that I've missed. It's just feeling right, you know? You know, wrong, but it felt right. Right, so there's one left. One treasure chest left, and that one treasure chest is the one I need. And my cat just came in demanding attention. I mean, give them the attention, they deserve it. Right, wasn't it in here, was it? Because this was the boss fight. This was the boss fight that allowed me to go underwater. Up here. No, this unlocked more water. I'm determined to finish this dungeon before this stream ends, so let's have... I must have missed something, because I've missed one chest in this entire dungeon.
Leave it to me.
Pretty sure I explored this way. I'm sure there was 2 ways I could go, and I did both of them. Yeah, so treasure chest that way done. Add it to the ever-growing list of games. It will never end, though. Just as a heads up. All the while you know me, you're going to learn about new games you want to play. I'm afraid that's just an inevitability. Right, did that. I'm basically just tracking through the dungeon now, trying to work out what I've missed. Because I've missed something. That much is certain. That's true. We could do a game swap. We could do a game swap. That would be probably the easiest way to do it. Although I don't know what you've recommended to me. It feels very heavily the other way around. Frag burst. Right. Do I have to unlock the what's its name again? The bit with the rocks? Because if so, that's really inconvenient. Oh, I don't. Thank fuck. Can I go? No, I can't go into that water. No, there's nothing that way. Right, where the... We can talk when I see you in a few weeks. I mean, me and you could do it, Van, as I recommended you TMS. That was a fantastic recommendation. TMS stands as like one of my favourite games I've played in recent times. There must be a way I can get that way. Oh god, I would really need to think about a recommendation, just in general. I mean, you know what game I'd recommend you, but yeah. What game, Lou? Have I forgotten a game that you recommended? Very likely, but have I? My memory's terrible. Oh, yes, 999, yes. That's, to be fair, that's been on my agenda to play for quite a long time. We're not fighting that because that's an arsehole. Especially with underwater combat, that's very much an arsehole. Oh, well, okay. Yeah, I'd need to have a think, KU, about what game I'd recommend for you, because there's a lot of games out there, obviously. Okay, I can now open this door.
Leave it to me.
Oh, wait.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
Right. Now I can go in here. I wish you had to figure this out on your own. It's the only thing that I'm not a fan of in this. That it doesn't let you figure these puzzles out yourself. Of course, I'm limited to Nintendo consoles. That does not limit as much as you'd think. We should keep moving. Like, there are a lot of great games on Nintendo consoles. Oh no, the little baby's been attacked! Oh, don't tell me I've got an underwater boss fight. The combat in this game is not good enough for that, underwater at least. It's a giant pilot fish. Oh, do I have to attack it from behind? Oh! No, it has to swim into these. I need more of the blowy up things. Two Ursula fights in Kingdom Hearts. Yeah. If you're going up on land, I'm gonna beat your ass. I was thinking Gorok from Majora's Mask. Yeah. Underwater combat, generally speaking, is not very good in most video games, I would argue. This feels like a proper boss fight arena. Fresh air. I don't care if we can breathe underwater or not. People still belong on land, damn it. And that fish, man, Adol, that thing was enormous. Look there. The baby's running away. Wasn't that the baby spider that was being chased earlier? It looked terrified, poor thing. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Yeah, I get to find it on land. You're fucked, my friend. Although its face was armoured, so I'm going to need to find the Gluttonous Tyrant and Goroboros. It's back. Oh, we have no choice. We must stand our ground. Right, I need to work out how to kill this thing. it's invincible. Ah! No, it's not. This little pilot light. So it's an anglerfish. Yeah, it's a very demonic anglerfish, but one nonetheless. I wonder if I can be doing better at this. I wonder if it's sword. Maybe over sword would be better. No, sword's about the same. But that's how I'm gonna... make it... Oh wow, okay. That's how I'm gonna... Because I need to get that blue bar on. Because the rest of it is just armoured. That's really no help. Whoa, okay. Wasn't there an anglerfish boss in Link's Awakening? I think there was, actually. Oh, I've only got its little stun bar to half. This guy's tough. This is where being able to target would be really useful. Because it would save on that happening. Almost stunned. Then I'll be able to do like a really decent amount of damage. Come on. I've almost knocked like half of a life bar off though. Knuckers will get ready for bed. Beat that fish's ass. I'll try! I'm trying my best. There must be something I'm missing here. Yeah. There was definitely something I was missing. two things. Firstly, the moment I broke through, the moment I stunned him, he was practically dead. Number two, I'd accidentally turned both of my allies into defense mode instead of attack mode. Oops. That thing just wouldn't give up.
At all.
Much as we would like to rest now, I must continue to pursue that infant Sparta without delay. What's wrong?
No.
I'm simply concerned about something. For now, let's proceed further inside. No rest for the weary, huh? Yeah, accidentally turning my party into defense mode did not help me very much there, I must admit. It's still alive! There it is. I feared as much. A couple of knives are piercing the infant Sparta's body. This is awful. Who'd do something like this? I don't know, but it will die if it's not treated immediately. Ozma produced several tools from his bag and skillfully treated the infant Sparta's injuries.
Okay.
That should do it. Nice job. It was nothing. The Spartans that assist us in fishing quite often suffer injuries, but the question of who did this to the poor creature still remains unanswered. You sure you're the only one who comes in and out of this place? As I said earlier, only people of my tribe are allowed to enter here. This is the first time I've come so far in myself. Well, that's... Here they come.
Hold on.
Are these wild Spartas? They're bigger than the ones in Celceta. Yep, a lot bigger. When we capture them as infants, the first thing we do is break their tusks. Without them, they become more docile and unable to spew their poison. However, they do not grow as large as wild spiders and become a slightly different colour. Well, that explains the difference in appearance, at least. Crap, they don't seem too happy with us. You don't say! Traditionally, we only take one of a group of newborn Spartans, but in stealth, so the older creatures are none the wiser. But this infant is older and quite heavily wounded, and I suspect we are to take the blame for that. Yeah, I can't blame them for being mad, all things considered. But check out the water, it's full of poison. So, does that mean that the poison in the river? Indeed, these Spartans were likely its source. Well, at least now we know, but that doesn't help us get out of this mess. There's no way we can take all of these on at once. What do we do, adult? Let's try breaking through. I believe we have no other choice. Right, on the count of three, we make our move. 1, 2, wait, what's going on?
Oh my.
This is... They're leaving? The baby saved us! Because we saved the baby. That's cute. I like that. I love the little baby ones, though. Don't tell me the little guy convinced them not to fight with us. Okay. Okay again.
As if you soft in the head or something. They're beasts, not people.
Who are you? You're not from the village. Obviously.
I'm Gaddis, the beast tamer.
Goddess the Beast Tamer. Okay.
And I was taming that beast long before you got here and screwed everything up.
Taming? That's blasphemy. These are sacred beasts. Sacred? Blasphemy? You thick in the head or something? What's so sacred about a bunch of poison-spewing animals? I was wondering what earned them the title of sacred here. Thought they must have some kind of mystical power. And another hottie! Yeah, basically, these are the East Games. Get used to it, is all I'm going to say. I had no idea it was just because your people are a bunch of boneheads who can't think for themselves. So I figured as long as I'm here, I may as well tame a bunch of them to fight for me. Couldn't hurt, you know. Is this guy for real? Hey, blonde kid. Your village looks after those things, right? Is your tribe just a bunch of con artists or what? How dare you call my tribe? My mistake. You're a proud, honourable group of zealots who take care of these sacred, poisonous, carnivorous monsters. They make the men hotter than the women? That's surprising. Yeah. Ozma, you okay? What the hell is this guy? Do not concern yourself with me, adult. I simply cannot stand by and listen to my tribe and family being insulted. Hey, blonde kid, here's a question for you. You snap those tusks to stop them from spewing poison, all for your selfish needs, right? Well, I tame them through pain. How's that any different from what you do? Go on, tell me. I dare you. No answer? Of course not. Subjugate them and make them obey you. It's the only way people and beasts can live together. Laws and tribal traditions don't mean a thing. We're doing the same damn thing here, you just try and make it sound like it's all sunshine and roses when you do it. He has a point. I hate to say it, but he does have a point. Kind of pathetic if you ask me. What's wrong? Got no comeback? This is just sad now. I'm not wasting any more time here, there's no point. Wait. Blonde kid, I was gonna kill you, but you're not even worth it. Before we meet again, make sure you grow up a little more, okay? Make me mad enough that I want to kill you. Ain't no fun otherwise. The villain team are growing steadily. Well, I think we've managed to prove that Adol's not the culprit. But what are you going to do now? I'll tell the villagers about the man we met. People will be shocked, but without a culprit, the people of Selray will be unable to move on. As for the secret of the Spardas, you should tell everyone. You are most likely correct, but I still do not feel ready to take such an action. I am truly sorry. I wish I could deny it, but what that man said is not entirely incorrect, much as it shames me to admit it. But I feel my tribe, my mother and father, were responsible for protecting something important. Something more important entirely than the simple secret of Sparda husbandry. However, I have no idea what that knowledge may have been. Their deaths came far too suddenly. I learned to care for the Spardas from the notes they left behind, and that alone was all what they had written. So you think they would have told you something else had they survived? What makes you think that? My instincts tell me this. I believe the Spardas carry an important secret, something more important than the laws mention, concerning their nature.
Yes.
Yes. I cannot deny the importance of the laws concerning them, but I know in my heart that there is still more to be learned. Can you see any reason for the Spardas to be called sacred beasts? What do you mean? Normally, when rearing beasts and livestock, the community shares in that work, and its potential dangers as well. But the Spardas are different. They've been labelled as sacred beasts, and everything about them is a mystery. Could it be that by establishing this label, my ancestors were actually trying to hide something? Now that you mention it, I believe my parents and my ancestors knew the true secret and worked to protect it. I can definitely see where you're coming from.
I see.
It was not so much anger that I felt toward that man. I was more frustrated with myself for noticing the existence of hidden truth, yet being unable to discover it all this time. Well, but that's not your fault, right? And I don't think anyone would blame you for wanting to beat the crap out of a guy like that. That is a rather blunt way to put it. Either way, I have much to think about going forward, both regarding myself and Selray. I'd be happy to help. I appreciate the sentiment, Adol, but you should focus on getting your memories back first and foremost. Seriously, Adol just can't resist taking every chance he gets to help every living soul with every problem they've got. Fair. Adol, Duran, I am truly grateful for everything you've done. If you should find yourself in the area again, please know that you will always be welcome here. Thanks, we'll drop by again for sure if we're ever in the neighbourhood. So have I done the entire quest line around this area? I can't believe he's looking after an entire village at his age. That must be one hell of a weight on his shoulders. If we get a chance, we should check in on him again sometime. I can now accept quests in Selray. Is there any quest I can get done quickly while I've still got a few minutes left on my stream? Currently looking for someone to run my shop while I'm getting new stock. Okay. 10 clear liquids to the frog lover, and a swarm of Vesbivores begun nesting in the jade cave beyond the forest of dawn. If left alone, they're likely to begin multiplying and wander all the way down the river. Oh, you want to know more about the Vesbivores? Are you considering exterminating them for us? They appear to be a subspecies of a type of giant spider called a Vebisnake. But what makes this particular subspecies terrifying is its ability to reproduce rapidly and a tendency to move in large groups. And while the Jade Cave is far from here, there is no guarantee they won't approach the village in time. It's happened before, so we can't be too careful. I'd really appreciate it if someone would get rid of them for us. Okay, so that's a new kind of mini kind of powerful enemy encounter. You want me to watch your shop? Oh, it's you two. Did you need something? Oh no, we came about your request on the board. Ah, for a temporary shopkeeper. Well, you've been cleared of suspicion, so sure, why not? You interested in trying your hand at sales? Sure. Excellent. Okay, let me give you a rundown of what I'd like you to do. You two look like real merchants standing there together. Today I want the two of you to be shop attendants. Basically, if a customer comes along, you sell them things. Simple, right? There is one thing I need to explain though, and that's how I process discounts. Oh fuck. Maths! Oh no! It's the secret to making everyone happy, or the secret to staying in business perhaps. Either way, discounts are extremely important. Being a successful businessman isn't about selling things at their standard price. You need to be able to adapt based on the situation. I'm going to explain what you can and can't discount, so pay attention and don't forget any of this. This is sounding like it's going to be a pain. Now, don't be like that. This is the authentic salesman experience. Welcome to my world. Here we go. You listening? First we have grain. Oh no. First we have grains. Wheat, legumes, corn, those sorts of... Corn! It has the juice. Those sorts of things. They're essential to most diets, but the harvest time for them has passed already, so we can't sell them at a discount right now. Don't discount grains, right. Next, fresh ingredients, specifically fruits and vegetables and such. As far as vegetables go, the harvest was remarkably average this year, so we can't really lower their prices. Most fruits and nuts, on the other hand, can still be harvested quite easily, so there's definitely wiggle room on price. In particular, we've harvested a lot of Reparo fruits today, and if there are any left over, they'll just go to waste. So try to sell these at a discount as much as possible. Don't discount vegetables, sell Reparo fruits at a discount as much as possible, right? Next we have clothing fabrics, silk and cotton and such. We'll be harvesting more raw cotton quite soon, and there's still quite a fair amount left over, so try and get rid of that as cheaply as you can. Sell cotton at a discount, right. Finally, there's dishware. Oh, fucking Christ. Cups, plates, those kind of daily essentials. We can't offer any discount on those at all, so definitely keep that in mind. No sales in dishware, got it. That was a lot to take in. Oh, and before I forget, there's more. Make sure to always greet customers with a cheery smile. While no one suspects you anymore, you're still not from this village, so people will feel a lot more at ease with you if you look confident and approachable. Yeah, that does make sense. How about wraps up? Do you think you can remember all that? No. I cannot remember all that, but go. Excellent, thank you very much. Alright, let's get to work. If I put my mind to it, I'm sure I could be one of the best businessmen around. Well, sorry to say this when you're all fired up, but yeah. Thinking about it, one shopkeeper is all that's really needed. So what I'd really appreciate is someone big and strong to help me cart my supplies. What? Why me? I went to all that trouble memorising all the items I could discount too. Sorry to disappoint. It's just lately my back has been aching terribly. Oh good god. Without your help, I'm going to have to remember the maths, aren't I? And also remember the things that I've already forgotten. Fine, I'll do it. Sorry Adol, but it looks like I'll have to leave the shop to you. Hope you can manage on your own. Oh god. Thanks, I'm grateful for the help. I'll have to leave right away, so take good care of the shop while I'm gone, okay? Right, alright. Okay, I've probably forgotten everything. Oh my, I wasn't expecting to find such a fine young man running the shop today. Though I think Ray would be upset if he heard me say that. I've come to look at different fabrics for my sewing. Is there anything cheap today that you'd recommend? Cotton. Cotton, you say? How much is it today? Oh my, that is cheap. Well then, I think I'll take, why not, 5 bolts if you please. Well, that is a lot of cotton, but what a great deal. Thanks so much. Okay, so I don't need to remember everything that I was sold. Shopping, shopping, plate, plate, plate. Where are the plates? Oh, there they are. Hey, can you shell this plate any cheaper? Refuse. Operation Get Change unsuccessful. But itch for this, so I'll buy it anyway. I'm gonna buy a fruit feather. Really? I'm so happy. No more customers seem to be. I had 2 customers. Call out to try attracting more. 2 customers. What a spirited young man you are. I have a hankering for a fruit or a nut. Just one, whichever's cheapest. Reparo fruit. Well, that is a lower price than usual. Very nice. Keep up the good work now. Shopping is so much fun. Right, I need to actually stop looking. I need to stop looking and actually buy something. Excuse me, sir. Could I have, how about bread flour, tomatoes, and reparo fruits, please? Bread flour I can't reduce, but I can reduce the reparo fruits. Really? Are you sure? Heard from our Rilch that you gave her a nice little bonus earlier. Suppose I'll buy a little more than usual as my way of saying thanks. Thanks again. Okay. Thanks for that, adult. How did everything go? Oh, looks like you've been having a great time there. I've worked so hard I thought I was going to collapse. I really do appreciate your help, dear, and it would have been so much harder without you. Young people really do have so much more energy. Ugh. Young people, how old are you? Do you really want to know? But I'm not telling you. That information is secret. Can I punch him? Please let me punch him. The longer I play this game, the more I like Duran as a character. At any rate, let me see how much you sold. Wow, I hadn't expected you to do so well. Have you ever considered becoming a merchant? I think you're a natural. For your natural business sense, I'll give you this. Our recommended goods set, extra large. Honey potion, bitter potion, antidote, anti-paralysis, Cheeto nut, reparo fruit, Arietta nut, indestructible shell, hard scale, frog extract. My god, okay. If only working was as easy as choosing one of 2 options, oh my god, it would be so much easier. Just click on one button and go, yep, that's the right one, done. Right, that's all I needed from you 2 today. Thanks for everything, both of you. Also, they're confirmed. I'm an old person. I also have no energy. No, you're not. No, Lou, you're not allowed to play that card. Right, give her the oil, and then that's me for the stream, I think. Oops. Hand over clear liquid. Oh, did you bring some clear liquid for me? Let's see. Yes, this should be plenty. Thank you very much. It's not a lot, but please accept this as a token of my appreciation. Now let's give him a bit of this stuff. Bonnie rubbed clear liquid all over the frog with her fingers. Ah, look at him. He looks so happy. Frogs need their moisture.
That's one down.
Right, so the only thing really that I didn't do was the little mini-boss quest thing, which would be a bit tough for me to do now anyway. It's up there. Still need to do the one down there as well. But yeah, that's where my stream's going to end for the day. I've done pretty well. I mean, the map's now 44% complete, so that's not bad. because where did I started on like 20 something, didn't I? So not too bad a stretch. Yeah. Okay. Right. So that'll do for today for East Memories of Celceta. So yeah. That was really fun. I fucking love this game. If it wasn't going to be such a large fucking undertaking, I would also play East 8 and East 9 on stream. But like, that means my year is going to practically just be East games, which is quite the stretch of time. But yeah, this was really fun. Like, I fucking love the East games. I'm so glad I'm getting to play one on stream. I do need to do a bit of Fire Emblem though, I think, Engage. I did promise I would. So I might just do a one-off Fire Emblem Engage stream next Sunday, maybe? I don't know, I'll have a think about it. Maybe do a one-off Fire Emblem Engage stream next Sunday. But otherwise, tomorrow will be Elden Ring, and next Friday will definitely be this, for sure, like 100%. Because I'm really fucking enjoying it. I do seem to be losing the third party member each time, though, when I finish the quest line pertaining to a particular area. I do hope there becomes a point where I do gain all of the characters I've met so far. That would be cool. I would like that. Who do I raid? There's a lot of choices, to be fair. I'll play some by then, but so it'll be fine. Yeah, and I won't make quick progress because I never make quick progress with Fire Emblem games. But yeah, thank you so much everyone for joining me. It's been an absolute pleasure playing this. I hope that you enjoyed watching it as much as I've enjoyed playing it. I think I'm going to raid maybe Retro. No, I can't raid Retro because it's Kingdom Hearts spoilers for Lou. And if there's one thing I don't want to do, it's spoil a game for Lou. How spoilers will Elden Ring be? Can you get spoilers for Elden Ring? I mean, it's not going to be like big spoilers. I mean, you'll be going to bed soon too. Bed soon anyway, Lou, if I remember correctly, right? So I might raid Retro, actually. Unless I raid Joe. Joe's playing Age of Calamity. You're in bed. Okay, fair enough. I mean, we've not raided Retro Cynical in a while. Oh, I don't know now. I think Joe. In fact, Lou, could you check very quickly if Joe is...
Tried your best, and you failed miserably. The lesson is, never try.
Lou, before you go, could you very quickly check whether Joe is still streaming? Or whether they're wrapping up for me before I raid them? Because I would do it, but my computer's very... If I try and do one more thing on my computer, it won't like me very much. I really do need to update my entire setup this year. But yeah, okay, so currently in a cutscene. Okay, so yeah, so they are still playing. Excellent. So yeah, we'll raid Lou. Raid Joe. Raid Lou. There's never a time in which I would be able to raid Lou. Yeah, so we're going to raid the amazing Joey White. They're playing Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, which is a game that I personally really love. As I said, I'll be back tomorrow with the incomparable Mark playing more Elden Ring in co-op, and then I'll be back on Friday with more memories of East Memories of Celceta. So, I love you all. Great night, a great rest of your Sunday, the 40 minutes left of it. And I'll see you tomorrow. A great start to your week. Bye cuties, sleep well. Bye bye.